your phone? What's going on, everybody? We are live in full effect here at Trill. My name is D-Stroy of Showoff Your Gems, and I'm hanging out with a Don. Yes, consistency, always consistent, and definitely the hustle is alive with this one right here. This is Aceyalone. Now, listen.
What up?
Young man, you've been here putting it down. You've seen several things as you traveled the world doing what you love.
Yeah.
The culture, hip-hop, brings us together inside this wonderful establishment.
Yes.
If you can, what is it like when you walked inside Trill?
Trill is just straight hip hop. It's like every place I turn, it's like the nostalgia's here, this there, you know, everything from, you know, t-shirts, memorabilia to get you back. Just from when I started, it's like hip hop go across the board, but that early part of what we all know it to be, you know, that's what I seen in here. You know, of course, hip hop take a lot of different turns and twists, but that's what I know it to be. You know, everything cans and graffiti and you know, all that stuff.
Which is beautiful because people could come of all generations and enjoy some items, and even if you just hang out here. I mean, this is kind of like back in Fat Beats and on the East. I'm sure y'all on the West. You just hang out in there and just have conversations, you know. And speaking of graffiti,
play some records, and you know,
Because you talk about graffiti. This right here is a pilot, man.
Yes, it is.
Just me looking at this, I didn't even know they had this here.
Right.
But if you can, walk us through the madness of.
See, now you would think I wasn't as prolific with this as I was with a pen, you know what I'm saying, and writing raps. But we carried these, and when we carried them, and I'll try to get up everywhere. Did I destroy the whole city? No. It took me to get some raps to do that. But no, I used to want to be a writer. I used to write, and yeah.
So I'll tell you like this.
We used to hit, but we didn't have no trains back then, so we hit buses, and it was like that type of thing for us in LA, yeah. And go ahead.
So I had one of these.
Yeah.
In white with a broken cap that it didn't close back.
Yeah.
So you know they dry out. So me in NY, I wanted to bomb until the ink went out.
Yeah.
This is back when we were hungry, ready to battle everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You said bomb till the ink
and
was gone.
I went to the ink was gone, and I realized there was a car following us. I'm at Unique's. This is in the Village in New York City, and I put a big D, and I started on Destroy, and my boy Freestyle was like, "Yo, D, turn around." The cops was right there. There was a van opened up, said, "Come in." Yes. And I did a weekend for this madness, and I was like, you know what? After that day, I know people be like, then I figured I'm gonna do this for real.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna stick to my rap and be.
Man, we used to rack at the art store and stuff like that. You know, you talking about like 10 kids going in there, snatching paint and stuff, and filling up our sleeves and stuff like that. And one time we came out and the police got behind us. We was like, I don't know, all of, 14, 15, whatever, maybe even younger. And then, because we all going separate, you know what I mean? So don't nobody know what each one. When they pulled out all the shit from everybody's pockets to the car, it was just, the whole car was filled up.
The whole store.
I was like, damn, you grab that. Look, they let us go. They're like, man, we are okay, we get it, we let us go. And when they still let us go, fools are still coming out with more. I was like, oh man. But that was them days of writing and hip hop was putting that in our, it was giving that to us. So we was just, we was doing what it do.
I'm really happy that you told me about up the sleeve, because that is, to know that is, you really made me feel away, because that's authentic. I fell in love with a hood rat, right? I was in love with this hood rat who walked around with an army fatigue jacket because she seen Nas and Illmatic, and that was pretty normal, you know what I mean? Not only that, the sleeves were wide sleeves.
They were puffed, and they closed right here.
Yeah. So you'd be able to go into a Tower Records, go and Jimmy, and then, then you buy a Source magazine. That's what we would do. Read the Source, listening to everything we just jacked. You know what I mean? That's how we were. And this is a special time, and it's really awesome to know that y'all was also doing that is really dope. But let's move on, continue with some more greatness that we pulled out of the Trill store right here. This right here is a super neat joint. These are two different pieces. However, they both involve legends. This is, we know the Mesco joints, Run DMC, you know. Now,
let me see this one right here. This one, this is just, it's just Run?
It's just Run. They got all of them.
Yo. See, okay, so for a long time, Run was my favorite rapper. Because, not because of his lyrics, because the inspiration of when he was on stage, when he was lit, you know, the word wasn't that back then, but he was lit back then. And oh, they got the chain and everything. Yeah, these the dudes that had me want to start rapping. You know, I mean, it was a couple other ones, but you know, these guys from the first record. Yeah. Rest in peace, JMJ, man. Damn.
I know, I'm.
Yeah, this is dope.
You know, to see something you loved as a kid, of course, the music was his thing, but if you can, what's it like to see it in this form? You know, for other generation or for us.
What, like this?
Like to see, like.
Yeah, this is.
Like Jam Master Jay, I've had conversations with him. I talked, you know, like,
right.
And I knew he was a good person. You know what I mean? And to know that it's immortalized, you know what I mean? In such a way, like, how dope is this?
Yeah, this don't do nothing for me. Like, you know, I got one of these. Well, I'm gonna show mine a little later. I do, but no, that's not
so funny.
That's not the point.
He's
that's
so
not the
funny.
Point. That's not the point. The point is like this doesn't do nothing for me more than the music and the people.
For sure,
do. You know,
of course.
You know, the T-shirt don't do more than I like Black Sheep album. Feel me? Like, so I'm not taking nothing away from these type of gems right here because they're dope. They're memorabilia to just like go, yo, you know, to have. But I don't geek over.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. And that's cool. And then, you know, God forbid you geek over anything. You know what I mean? You're a man.
Yeah, well, but listen.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
I gotta tell the story, man, real quick. So shout out to my crew, Freestyle Fellowship, Mike and I, and Jupiter Peace. You know what I'm saying? Mike and I back in the days was microphone Mike, and you know we used to listen to these dudes. And one time we caught them at the Wendy's. You know, it was a limousine across the street. We seen these fools. We seen the Kangos and shit. You know, we used to rock our little Kangos and shit. And we like, all right, let's go over there. Now Mike a little bit older than me, so he was leading the charge. So we went over there. It was in their order, and JMJ was standing out there with the big cell phone, with the big thing, and then
my God.
Yeah. Then Mike went in there and was like, so what's up with the battle? What's up with the rap battle? yeah.
To JMJ.
Yeah, he said it.
What?
Yeah, he said that to DMC.
Maniac.
And they was like, son. It was like cool. It was like cool out, homie. But you know, we offered it to him though. We offered him this work.
Yeah.
They could have got it. But then later on, like in the 90s when the Freestyle Fellowship came about and stuff like that, like it's this clip, I don't know where it's at, but they asked Run DMC like what's some of the favorite groups they got coming up, and they said Freestyle Fellowship. So
nice.
That was like a bucket list kind of thing to be recognized by these dudes, even a little bit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you geek out when that happened?
Yeah, it was kind of tripping.
Oh, so you be geeking out, right?
Yo,
listen,
yo. This dude is funny, man. D-Stroy, okay, for sure. But yeah, that's it. That's what these my guys like that for that. You know what I mean?
Salute, man.
Yeah,
there you go. Once again, some great Trill gems. Now, next item we got right here. It's dope. This is it says ruthless, rough, tough, but this is specifically this. But this is saluting the Don. Eazy-E. You know, I think it's dope. I know you could go where you want to go with this, but if you can't, talk about Eazy-E, man.
I can't talk about Eazy-E like everybody else can. I don't know him like that. And only thing that I can say, which I would want to get this on camera so people know, because it'd be like controversy about
go for it.
Freestyle Fellowship style and all that, and how it influenced and the bone thing and all that shit. But I don't even know. But I do know.
I'm okay with you. Bro, listen. You talking to? I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
Have that talk. Say it.
No, I'm just saying. I gave this dude a tape, man, when I was like, I think I was like all of 18 and 19. You know what I'm saying? I caught him at Dominguez High. The whole thing is it's a mystery in my life because I don't know if he listened to it, what happened with the tape, did he take it home, and it had all my jewels on it. It had jewels on it. I was like making some shit, put all them together. It's like, you know what, I'm finna go over here and but I didn't think it out like an idiot. I just went and gave him the tape, like he was coming out, and I was like,
oh, it's easy.
Yeah, I was tweaking. I was like, and I gave him the tape, and then he kind of just looked like, I didn't get the number. I didn't get no.
None.
I was like, damn.
You was young, man.
Yeah, I was stupid. And then I think I had it written on the tape, but I didn't get no confirmation about nothing. And that always bothered me. But rest in peace to Eazy-E, because the mystery bothered me. Rest in peace to Eazy-E. And then
but that's beautiful though.
And then I got to add on the homie Mike used to write for Ruthless when they first came out. He used to be like, Ruthless Records wasn't just all the NWA stuff. It was like NWA and a Posse, if you ever remember. It's a record called NWA and a Posse.
Of course.
And then there was this other guys called Rappenstein and Style and these other dudes, and Mike used to write. We used to write for them fools like back then. So he's on the credit. If you look at some old NWA, not NWA record, yeah, old NWA and a Posse record, you're gonna see the homie Mike. So yeah, that's just the story I got. Eazy-E, rest in peace, Eazy-E.
Rest in peace.
I'm pretty sure you listened to the tape and you was inspired, bro. And you probably passed it on to somebody else, and then that's probably what happened. That's probably what happened.
I love it. That's beautiful. Now, before we get out of here, if you had to pitch the concept of a homie who stops by Phoenix, Arizona, and you're like, yo, you gotta check out this spot called Trill, how would you pitch it?
Yo, you going to Phoenix? Like, to do what? Well, you stopping by Trill, right? What's Trill? What, you don't know? You don't know what Trill, for real? What the fuck? You don't know what Trill is? Anyway, it's a hip hop spot. You should be there. If you going to Phoenix and you didn't stop by Trill, then you fucking missed the whole thing. Like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, go there, get supplied up with all your hip hop, get in tune, what's going on. Pretty much that's like a center place for the city. You'll pretty much find out what's going on with everything else from there. So.
He said a center place for the city. I like that.
And for hip hop, yeah.
I love it. We here, guys, having a great time for the second anniversary. Aceyalone.
Number 2.
I am D-Stroy.
Let me get some promo off. I got a ton of records. Go catch all those records that we got out, man. All online. Just at your local.
Yeah, the internet, man. It's
internet.
Google, B. We're in the future. It's 2015, B.
So the latest one I put out was Ice Water. Last year it was just 10-song joint. I got a new one coming out this summer, but I don't have a name for it. And still working, still out here grinding. So shout out to Project Blow, Beat Battery, everybody.
Let's have people follow social media handles.
Yeah, I'm Aceyalone across the board. Aceyalone. It don't change. Maybe a 1 at the end, but that's it. Yeah, look me up.
There you go, guys. Listen, be encouraged. Understand this is a dope human being hanging out at Trill, and we're having a great time. Salute, everyone.
Later.
Good job.
Trill, we got your hip hop needs covered.